All right. Looks like we're live, I think. Trying to work out what's going on with my chat. Looks like it's possibly I think my chat's broken on Streamlabs. All right, well that's gonna be fun. I'm gonna leave that off and use the stream manager on a different laptop. I'm gonna get my music going. Good stuff. And good morning. It's morning in Minecraft. Excuse me. So, what are we doing today? Well, as usual, perhaps as you are used to, we're digging. I've got to. So I set myself the goal of finishing this chunk and that chunk by tomorrow. So I'd like to get this one done today, and then we'll finish out that one tomorrow. I don't think we're gonna record either of these for a time lapse. I did have a lot of fun with the time lapse that we recorded on Friday. That's up on TikTok now. I didn't upload a YouTube version, but I could. It's an option. Another thing I could do potentially is have a bunch of these recordings and kind of put them together. Time lapse a bunch of different ones. That could be fun. And I've still got the various video sources around, so it's not like I couldn't mess with it if I wanted to. But we'll get back to that. And this is going to be a much more relaxed stream than Friday, I have to say. So I've got a little time today, and we already started this quarry, so I've got a head start. Not worried about that. But I do have something that I need to go run and do at about... I guess I should probably leave around 4:45-ish. Maybe 4:30. So we'll shoot for about a 3 hours 45-minute stream. Excuse me. 3 hours 45 minutes should be plenty of time to finish a quarry, I think. This is going to be pretty quick, I think. And if we have time after that, gosh, I really don't know what I want to do. So I could move those chests. One option. It should be noted, I could probably, at this point, remove the entire sorter. That wouldn't be a bad idea. Yeah, not really sure what I want to do yet. I'll figure it out. Oh shoot, I wanted to turn on my AC. I have a remote for it, but it does not appear to be here. Ah. There we go. AC is on. Hopefully that helps. Because it's getting a little hot. Not super hot in here, but hot enough that I want the AC on. Anyways, let's see. Since we last spoke on Friday, I've done 3 shifts at the bar, and they were kind of hectic. Friday was really, really busy, and that was bad enough. But we also, our dishwasher is broken. So I've been, all weekend, I've been washing dishes by hand frantically, and I don't enjoy that. Saturday was the same. Dishwasher broken. Not quite as busy, but that was actually really good because it meant that the bartender, you know, it wasn't just me. It was me and one other person. We kind of looked at each other at one point and said, okay, one of us can probably leave, and decided it was me. Turned out to be not the right move because, yeah, everybody kind of freaked out about us deciding that I could pop off. So that wasn't fun to deal with, but I don't know, everything worked out okay, and the bar's still there. And then finally, yesterday, I was working my usual Sunday shift, and that actually was a pretty busy day. There were a lot of folks in for a birthday party, and they all wanted to drink, and I was perfectly happy to serve them some drinks. One of the owners was kind enough to come behind and help me wash dishes for a little while, which is really nice. And yeah, the whole thing went really, really well. Made good money this weekend, I have to say. Not that's at all what I'm looking to do in that job. I make plenty of money in my day job, but as it goes for a couple of bartending shifts, it's pretty nice. However, I am exhausted, and that's going to carry through, I think, for a couple of days here. So if I'm a little bit more subdued than usual, that's why. Yeah. What else? What else? What else? I don't know. Other than that, it's mostly just been me trying to get rest and failing. Last night, after I finished my shift, I went back to the bar with some food, and I ate, I drank, played some darts, played some pinball. Just kind of got to relax, which was really nice. And I got back here probably around midnight 30 and went to bed after watching a little bit of YouTube. I'm not sure I could recall what actually happened in the YouTube that I watched. I know I watched Iskal's latest Vault Hunters episode, and I think that was a cool one. So it was his first time using his Eternals, which was good. Excuse me. Evac Creatives, sweetie. Thank you for the follow. How's it going? Just taking a look at my following, seeing what's going on. Cool. Chilling and watching my. Oh, appreciate you. I think. Wait a. Evac Creatives. I think. Didn't I talk to somebody from Evac? Wait. I'm misremembering. No, I did. Yeah, I talked to one of you. One of your people. Once upon a time. Assuming it's the same folks. I don't know. But hey, chilling and watching somebody dig out a huge chunk of deep slate, that's I respect that. That's exactly why I do what I do. Yeah, yeah. And, you know, I respect the hustle. So if you're just here to say, hey, what's going on, like chase down a lead or whatever, uh, respect. But I've already talked to y'all. No judgment if you want to pop out and go chase down somebody else. It's fine. Um, but yeah, just chilling here, and it's gonna be all this. So, and I have to say I do appreciate the way y'all go about it. You know, coming in, following, chatting a little bit. That's the way to go about things with creative folks. So appreciate y'all doing the things that you do. Whee! And hey, your follower 140. 10 more to the big 150. So that's exciting. Do I need anything to... Oh, that's the wrong your, my friend. But no, I don't need anything. Like I said, I already talked to Rep from your group. I've got them in Discord PMs. Basically told them that I don't think I can afford it at the minute, or at the very least I'm being overly cautious with how I spend my money, so I will probably revisit later on and see what I can do for y'all, because I do like your work. Ooh, my inventory is so full. That's because I slept without putting things away. Oh, had one more tough and that would have filled up. One more tough. We'll get that next time, I'm sure. I need anything to I'm channel. If I'm sorry, Evac, if you're still here, I've gotta say it. I've gotta say it. Usually in a casual setting, I'm okay with somebody using the wrong your or the wrong there or whatever. But if you're in a professional setting, my friend, you really gotta get your possessives unmixed from your contractions, because that's I gotta say it. Like if you know if a human comes to me in a casual setting and says something like that, like I don't judge people for that. But if somebody in a professional setting is trying to portray themselves as professional, makes mistakes with grammar, like oof, what are you doing with your life? I feel like I've got to have something else to talk about, right? It's about the time in the stream where I fall silent and then start thinking I should be talking. Um, let's talk about this week. Why not? Because I've got pretty much all the time in the world this week. What's up, Jason? What is up? So this week, every day stream. Today, tomorrow, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, all the days. If I'm very, very lucky, I might even do Sunday. I don't know what's going to happen Sunday. I do have a shift on Sunday morning. We'll find out. In fact, I have to open it early Sunday morning, so. Back from a little vacation. Oh, you were on a vacation. Dude, that's cool, man. I've got something going on later this evening myself, so I understand. I'll see you later. Well, if you're able to leave the tab open and mute the tab, I'd appreciate that. If you mute the Twitch player, little known fact, if you mute the Twitch player, you do not count as a viewer anymore. But if you mute the tab in your browser, you're good. And actually, yeah, most of my evenings this week I think are going to be pretty shot. So I've got something planned this evening, and then tomorrow I might go to something. It's not something that like I have to be part of, but there's a party that I might want to attend. And then on Wednesday I'm doing board game night. Thursday, there's a good question. What is happening Thursday? This is an important question now. Mixed feelings. I was checking who's playing at the pub on Thursday. Actually, I suppose I should check who's playing at the pub on Friday as well. Ooh. Oh, it's gonna be a good week. Not the best, but pretty good. Anywho, paying attention. Excuse me. Yeah, my throat's really fucked up today. It's not encouraging. It's all that done. But yeah, my week, my evenings are pretty filled up this week. I guess that's a whole thing. Boy. It makes me think that I really shouldn't do this thing tomorrow. And maybe should try to resist the urge to go to the pub on Thursday. Because I've got some housework that I want to get done as well. Well, maybe I can work something out here. I don't know. I'll figure it out. Anyways, the long and short of it is, all my evenings are full, and I'm like a little bit panicked about that because all of my days are full too, because I'm going to be streaming every day. Make sure that y'all get your daily dose of Minecraft, hopefully. Because yeah, we're going to be finishing, like I said, we're finishing this chunk today, we're finishing that chunk tomorrow. We might just start on that chunk today. Though if I wanted to record it, I guess I'd have to hold off on that. I don't know, there's not really any reason for me to hold off, I guess. But yeah, we're definitely digging that chunk out tomorrow, and then we'll have the entire 5x5 chunk area that we wanted to have. That's all gonna be dug out. And that means that we can move our beacon beam. So tomorrow, I guess, we would be looking at a quick tunnel dig and then excavation, move the beacon, all that. After we've done that, we're ready to go clear out more chunks. And the idea with these new chunks that we'll be clearing out is that we'll start putting farms in them. And the first one I think I want to do is the cactus farm, which is actually the biggest one. Unfortunate, but that's how it is. So that's 4 chunks. So we'll clear out the who's the what's it, the 4 chunks required for the cactus farm, then we can actually build it. Once that's done, we can remove the old cactus farms and the XP smelters. I imagine actually the cactus farm's gonna take a whole stream to finish, so we'll just do a cactus farm stream. No reason not to. And like you've seen me do that on stream before, I believe, where it's basically just building up the base and then building up a lot of words. Building up a lot of walls and cactus and sand and string. And we can pretty much make that as big as we want it to. It's just going to be automatically feeding the XP smelters, and then also feeding into an automatic storage system. And by automatic storage system, I really just mean a bunch of chests with hoppers pointing into them. Hello. This is an unlit cave. That's okay. No need to worry about it. It's about to be destroyed. So yeah, cactus farm. So what I'm thinking is we get this beacon set up. Where we'll probably put the cactus is that corner, so 2 chunks, and then the 2 chunks behind them. So we'll dig those first, and then once we've got them dug out, we'll do a cactus farm, because it's been a long time since we did a stream that wasn't just digging in GrindCraft. And I'm sorry about that. Once we've got that done, so that'll be, hold on, so that's like 4 chunks. Depending on how much energy I have and much time I have to like do off-camera work, it's possible that I'll do some parts of that off-camera, you know, and see what we can get done. Basically the idea there being that I'd like to get this done this week. So tomorrow I'm finishing this, and then a week from tomorrow, what I'd like to have done is the cactus farm, and ideally I'd like to have a start on digging out the chunks for the sugarcane farm, or no, the kelp farm. We'll do the kelp farm first, because it's fuel for the cactus smelters. So yeah, that's what I'd like to get accomplished this week, if we can. I have a drinking problem. Tea all over my shirt. So this chunk, next chunk, and then 4 chunks over there, then 2 chunks right next to him. And then we'll throw in sugarcane. Then we'll throw in bamboo. We actually haven't done bamboo yet, so we'll be creating something new. Then probably pumpkins and melons. That'll be a new one. I'll probably redesign it a little bit because right now I've got one minecart on a single track. I feel like I might want to do multiple minecarts on multiple tracks. So like do like 2 ranks for each minecart. So if I do a single chunk, for example, it'd be like 8 minecarts. I could just do 16 minecarts and not worry about it quite as much. I don't know how optimized minecarts with hoppers are, but I think that might be okay, actually. We could do that. And then basically all we're doing is having hoppers empty those, sort them out, and then drop them into bulk storage. Bulk storage for now is going to mean roughly 5 double chests for each thing, maybe a little bit more. Not too much more. I mean, it's possible, so we've got a whole chunk, right? And we could sort it and distribute it pretty much whatever way we wanted to. So what I could do is put hoppers, or is split it so that I've got a row of melon hopper, or a row of melon chests and a row of pumpkin chests. And notably, melons you have to craft them from melon slices. So that'll be a little bit trickier, but as long as I keep on top of it, or at the very least, as long as okay, rephrase. As long as I have enough storage for the melon slices, I'm never going to be short on melons. Melons are not going to be a problem. And the only reason I really need them is to trade with villagers anyway. And I have plenty of ways to trade with villagers, including sugarcane, including rotten flesh. All that is certainly still possible. Speaking of rotten flesh, so we have 25 chunks in this 5x5 area where all the farms are going to live. 4 chunks are going to go to the cactus farm. That's 4. 6 chunks or 2 chunks to the kelp farm. That's 6. 2 chunks to sugarcane. That's 8. 2 chunks to bamboo. That's 10. Still have 15 left. So if I'm thinking about a mob farm, like think about that mob farm, right? We have basically 17 blocks. But we're gonna have to add 15 more on top. I feel like that might have to be its own 5x5 area. And I don't like saying that because it means that that's a lot more digging before we have a functional mob farm at the bottom of the quarry, but it seems like that's the way it's gonna have to be. Because right now, well, hold on. Actually, it might not be that big of a deal. Hold on. Because if I come up here, all of these are 0 block light. They all have skylight, though, is what I'm concerned about. I feel like if it was going to be more effective, it would have 0 skylight at all locations. Anyways, the footprint of this, including the roof, is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 15, 16, 28, 29. So that's already 2 chunks wide. If I needed to add even more on top of that to get the light level down to 0 the whole time, that would be a lot. It'd possibly be 3 chunks or 4 chunks wide. I don't particularly relish that thought. We could also do a more traditional mob farm, like a canal system. It's less effective, it's less fast, but it could work. And they've always done well for me in the past. It's not like I'm looking for a manual system. I can very easily just build canals and call it a day. The only problem with that is spiders. Spiders can climb up the walls of those systems and just kind of congregate. That's what we actually had that in this world for a while. They would just kind of congregate and fill up the mob cap, and that was annoying. So that's one reason I wouldn't want to do that. And we can leave this existing mob farm for as long as we need to. Not really worried about it at the minute. Actually, hang on. Oh, hey, it's Wendigo. Welcome back, friend. How's it going? I knew there was something I was forgetting to do. I haven't had time to come and check out one of your streams yet. I feel bad. Boop boop. Yeah, how was your stream, Wendigo? What's up, man? Oh, your PC blew up. Oh no. Yeah, that sucks. I'm sorry to hear it, dude. Hopefully we keep the fun going here. As you can see, nothing has changed. I am still digging. I am just constant. Actually, wait, what? When you raided me last time, I might have been digging in another. This might be more different. All clear. No more gravel. I was in this hole. Your CPU is an i5 4690. Every day doesn't die is a good day, yeah. Wow. Oh, well, yeah, do what you need to do, get your CPU back into fighting shape, man. I was in this hole. I think what I was thinking about is somebody else raided me when I was in the nether. That was a fun stream. But yeah, constantly digging. I'm kind of forced to dig today because I set myself a goal of finishing this chunk and this next chunk um, by tomorrow. Because I'd like to start on a different project, which also involves digging, but yeah, I was ready to be done with these chunks. We actually timed it so on Friday I was doing this chunk. And I had zero time. Like I was about to go and be a bartender for 8 hours, and I had about 4 hours before I had to be there, and I wanted to go and get dinner beforehand. So I was like, look, I'm gonna try to finish this as quickly as possible. We're gonna do as little, like, I didn't take a sip of tea the entire time, basically. Or if I did, I was like still mining with one hand, which wasn't great for my caffeine intake, but nevertheless, it was fine. I finished it in 2 hours and 15 minutes, I think, on the dot. So it's not like it's, you know, a huge time investment necessarily. It's mostly just because I chat and get distracted that it takes me like 4 hours. Diamonds? Where? Oh, over there. I'll get them. Don't worry. Eventually, I'll be digging out that chunk, and then I'll get 4 diamonds or more. Yeah. Diamonds, not exactly a concern right now. Here. Let's do a quick show and tell. Diamonds. No, they're fine. But that's not all. Diamonds. Um, but wait, there's more. Diamonds? Nope. Diamonds. So, don't really need to worry about diamonds. Wait, where was I? Is it this one? I think so. Yeah. This mining project is not about gathering resources, even though I am diligently saving every single thing that I mine. That's mostly just a matter of, look at this, I can store things. And the digging is really just a matter of removing the blocks, making room for other things. So, for example, gigantic mob farm, eventually, one day. For example, gigantic cactus farm, sometime this week, I hope. I'm really hoping I can accelerate some digging by doing some off-camera work this week. BRB, no worries, dude. Yeah, I am hoping I can accelerate and do some off-camera work so I can get a cactus farm done this week. And it'll be freaking massive. Because I need to fuel XP smelters, but I also, you know, I can build it as high as I want to, and then it'll just go into bone meal. And then I have bone meal. And if I run out of room for that stuff, then it can go into you know, into a lava trash. That is perfectly fine. Probably means I need to seriously consider how I intend to do the storage system, though. There shouldn't be any issues with getting non-cactus items, so it's not like I need to have a sorter. But if I have... Oh, hey, Codex, how's it going? If I have a lot of items coming in all at once, I may need more than one hopper to do the inputs. And that's not a matter of sorting, it's just a matter of having enough hoppers, you know? So we might have to do a... so we'll have a water situation for the initial drop the cactus into a single place. But then once we've got it there, we might align it and then push it into a like a line of hoppers that all lead to chests, like chest walls. And we could have 16 of those easily, and I'm sure that would handle quite a fair bit. Because, like, a hopper takes, what, an item every tick? Or is it an item every tick or an item every other tick? Goes about as well as a Monday can. I hear you there. I hear you there, Codex. Yeah, I heard Wendigo's computer blew up, so I guess you were over there watching their stream. But it's good to have you back. Uh, Anywho, so yeah, now I'm starting to think about how I designed the storage for this cactus system. I feel like it's going to be particularly awkward because I'm going to have to build it upside down. And actually, I'm going to have to do two things at once, basically. So I'm probably going to want to do the storage and the XP smelters before I start building the actual cactus farm. That's going to be a bit hectic. Then you went out to get lunch. Oh, so you left and when you came back the stream was over. I see. It's a bit jarring. But yeah. Sounds like we had an emergency raid. Because Windows computer does not want to exist anymore. Which, you know, I'm happy to be of service. I'm gonna be around for the next, I'd say at least a couple hours, probably like 3 hours. But I am closing in on my first break, which is possibly bad timing, given that a bunch of people just came over and wanted to hang out. But so it goes, right? Ah. Feeling about as good as I usually do. I guess one thing we could do if we have extra time today is actually dig out the tunnel to the new place for the beacon, and maybe even clear out the beacon base area. And I want to do that, for sure. Oh, it's bedtime. Cool. It's a good day for pretty much just filling up a barrel. My barrels keep just getting like not quite filled up. Nearly filled up. I'm not gonna sleep. I'm not gonna sleep. I'm gonna take my break. That makes perfect sense. So, it's break time. Is it weird you like to have this live cam of a Japanese bento shop? Dude, that sounds fun. Oh man, I love that. Well, I will leave you to watch the bento shop and I will be right back. 5 to 10 minutes or your money back. Guaranteed. I'll see you soon. And we're back. Hi. Get right back into it here. Just turned into morning, so perfect. Oh, and it's raining. That's excellent. Sigh. Okay. Whatever. We'll just get through this. Um, it's a good break. Relaxing. I'm feeling very tired though today. I think sitting down for a while and not doing anything, sitting down downstairs for about 5 minutes made me really realize how tired I am. And that's not good. But I think tonight I will be able to get some good rest, unwind a little bit. That'll be nice. So I am very wound, as it were. Yeah, it turns out three days bartending in a row with all of the chaos that came with that really wound me up. Update, no bento boxes bought, given it's 3 a.m. there. Oh, well, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, it seems like you're gonna get more bang for your entertainment buck if you're watching while they're open. Or, well, there's a rush. I don't know, maybe they are open, just nobody's around. It's a 24-hour shop, but yeah, usually the early birds start at like 4:30. Oh, okay. Makes sense. Picking up an extra spot to watch my chat here, so it's not like way the heck over here. Hopefully I can notice things. I guess there's, I heard Hoser talking about something he has that like pops his chat up over his Minecraft. That might be something I want to do here. What's it called? Twitch chat client. Here we go. Well, not quite. This might work. Yeah, this might be nice. Download the release. Download? Latest. Installer. Alright, live tech support. Here we go. Super fun. Yes. Accept. Yes. No. Install. Hopefully this will make my life a little bit easier. I can just have chat chat up over my screen. Started by clicking the settings. Here we go. MarkTraceur. Show those. I need my ID. Channel ID. How do I get my channel ID? Why would it need to be an extension? There we go. Looks like whatever API they were using is not going to work here. All right. Fade out. Sure. Actually don't. Save. Perfect. All right. Now if somebody wants to do chat at some point, help me test this out. Then I can get rid of like a whole bunch of devices. See, there we go. Codex, you sent a chat, and I can see it on my screen without having to look at like another computer. So I can move away from this screen. Well, no, I can. And then this can be there. All good. Yeah, I just have a chat overlay now. Yeah, much better. Get rid of this. I have too much stuff on my desk as it is, so this tablet can go away. Can sit. Ah, it can sit here. And this thing can go away. Been meaning to clean up this desk a bunch. So there's just too many cables everywhere. I can't put down drinks. Doesn't help that I've got a bunch of empty cans around. There we go. So yeah, easier chat interface. That'll help things along, I think. What does this do? Ooh, that's nice. It removes the little borders. Still not entirely sure where this cave is supposed to be. There's clearly mobs nearby, but I'm not running into them just yet. What on earth? Oh, scam? No thanks. That was weird. Felt like my phone was just vibrating a bunch. It didn't feel like a phone call. It felt like somebody was attacking a bunch of ingress portals, honestly, but it was a phone call. It's weird. Confused me. Well, it looks like I'm gonna have to repair my pick. Let's do that quick. Repairing pick. Oops, wrong level. There we go. Oh boy. The green dye is getting ridiculous. The green dye was already ridiculous, let's be real. The green dye is getting more ridiculous. Alright, here's a question for you. Yeah, simple little question for you. I'm currently eating chicken, right? I usually eat golden carrots, right? Okay. Golden carrots satisfy 3 hunger and give, I think, 3.5 saturation, maybe 4. Cooked chicken satisfy 3 hunger and give, I think, 3 saturation, maybe 3.5. But golden carrot is a single carrot covered in gold. Suspend the disbelief for a moment and assume that gold is edible, which I guess technically it is, though you probably want to do it in very small quantities. Anyways, going back to the prior point that I was about to make, the cooked chicken is a whole-ass chicken, like a rotisserie chicken. How is that less food than a carrot? Or the same amount as a carrot? What's happening? Minecraft? What are you doing here? What's wrong? Who hurt you? What carrot hurt you? God, I'm causing all kinds of problems here. Now I'm gonna constantly be completely paranoid about whether the chat thing is working. Hmm. Well, it looks like we get a little bit of this ore vein. Just kind of the side of it. The next chunk will have the rest. Or at least a fair bit of it. Looks like there's an iron vein there. Still a little bit more over here. There's one. It's probably all the same one, honestly. I can't imagine that they're so common that I have multiple of them in this 48 by 48 area. And they all seem to be spawning on this side of it, so... I wonder if there's any trading I need to do right now. I mean, I don't need books. I really don't need glass either. I don't know. Maybe. Also, we're at 184 barrels of deep slate. Closing in on 200. I feel like 200 barrels is a pretty ridiculous milestone. Not even close to the final milestone that we will reach eventually, but... Because, like, in theory, with the way that I'm storing this right now, right? I can do 100 on each level, that's minus 59. So I could go... I could have some 30,000 barrels. Or no, 40,000 maybe? Because I think there's about... Is it 400 some or is it 300 some vertical blocks now? Because I think build height is like 384 or something. It used to be 256, they added 64 blocks, so 320. So there's about 480, or no, 380 blocks vertically that we could use, minus the blocks that are under bedrock. So that's 38,000 barrels, potentially, if I use the entire trunk. Now, I hope we don't have to get to that. But if we do, I have enough storage for it. Come here. Hello. Yeah, I don't want your armor, don't want your bow. Found the cave. Finally. Is my chat working over here yet? No. Useless. Can I refresh this somehow? Refresh chat? Possibly? Yes! Ha! Figured that out, thank goodness. Wait, 7? Wait, what? We have 7 viewers? What the heck? Dang. I look away for a second, and we've got 7 viewers? That's wild. Welcome, everybody. Glad to spend a Monday with you. I mean, I know we had 1 and then a raid with 3 and then I guess, oh, well, 2 more. Diamonds. More diamonds. Don't worry, we'll get them. This is not a race. Ugh. Almost bedtime. Let's go. Woo. Tough, 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 tough. Rest is ores. It's a decent haul for this chunk, actually. Is this all this chunk, or did I have stuff in here from last chunk? No, I think I cleared it out. Yeah, I think I cleared it out at the end of last stream. If I recall correctly. Whee! Look at all the iron in this vein. Holy crap. This is a big one. And I mean, it's not like it's long, it's just, it's really wide. It just seems to be everywhere all at once. It's crazy. I think we just ended up with a really good slice of it here. Like this is a really good point to take a cross section of this vein because it's just huge at this point. And we're even mining some of it out as we go here. That skeleton just put on that chest plate, didn't he? Yeah. No, you don't get to be fancy. I get to be fancy. Only me. I should really light this cave up. Then I won't have skeletons spawning, and then life will be better. Take the arrows, at least. Creeper? Where's the creeper? Oh, there's torches over here already. So I guess I already explored part of this cave. Where's this creeper, though? Very confused. Not something I need to worry about right now, though. Well, now I know this tea is good to drink. We're gonna be doing that a fair bit. So I really need the caffeine today. It's not like I didn't sleep. Like, I got up around 11, and I went to bed at, like, 1? So, definitely not that I need more sleep. I think it's just a matter of, like, mentally and physically being really tired. Like, because I worked a lot this weekend. Not necessarily because I didn't get sleep. If I did get sleep, I'm just a freaking baby about it. More diamonds! I love stopping and being shocked at the diamonds, even though I know I'm gonna get, like, usually between 10 and 20 in a chunk. More diamonds! So, like, it's not like the diamonds are helpful. Like, I showed you my diamonds. I have diamonds. I'm good. But I don't know, there's still something kind of exciting about finding diamonds. It's like, it's visceral, it's primal. It's like, ooh, shiny things. Oh, there's even more diamonds! Thank goodness for that. I mean, at this point, right? At this point, there's no question. I could make a full diamond beacon. I absolutely could. I'd have to mine out all of my words, all of my things, all my ore blocks. But I'd be able to get enough that I could make 2.5 or 2 stacks and 36 of diamond blocks easily. No question in my mind. I think I might. No, I need that open for raid. Okay. I guess I could raid. I'm gonna turn that off. So I don't have my stream manager open now. I feel like that's an unnecessary use of my bandwidth. And probably some computational power, but that computer's not doing that much now anyways. In fact, it's got a bunch of stuff open that it probably doesn't need to have open. A+. God, I'm dying today, man. Don't feel good. Every moment of pleasure is paid for with an equal moment of pain. Name that quote. There's no way anybody knows what I'm talking about. There's no way. I also screwed up the accent, I'm sure. It was meant to be a very kitschy Irish accent. Overplayed Irish accent is the way that I would say that. The way that I would characterize it. Entirely possible I got the quote wrong too, but it's close enough that you should know it. If you know it. I wonder if they're... Well, we are almost halfway through the stream, and we're well over halfway done with this chunk. So I'm not really worried about us finishing this in time. And now I gotta think about what I want to do if I have extra time lying around at the end of this stream. Like I said, I could move some storage down. I feel like that's maybe not the best use of my time, given that we're going to be moving at least a few of those farms this week. If I can get things done, which I think I can. don't know, what else needs doing around here? I feel like I have this huge to-do list and I never remember what's on it. I could try to build a gold farm, actually. It's certainly something that's in my list. But I feel like that's a longer process than I'm giving it credit for. And I don't really need a gold farm yet. Very low on my list of priorities. Eventually we'll want a bartering system and a gold farm hooked up to it, but we aren't there yet. Honestly, if I'm seriously considering just, well, I could move the shovelable stuff. I was thinking about doing that and extending the villager area. That could be a thing I can do. And we're back into iron veins, I think. Does this cave have some? Crazy pants. Or like I said, we could just start the new chunk. It's never a bad idea to just start off a new chunk. Especially since I said I want to have this done by tomorrow. And oh no, I said I was going to dig the tunnel out to the new beacon area. And clear out kind of where it's going to live. I think that's a good use of my time. I like that. Alright, bedtime. $95 barrels. Or 195, sorry. Over a stack of iron ore here. So we'll definitely be adding to our collection there. Give me some extra barrels, please. Thank you. We're only gonna get about half of this Minecraft day, and then I'm gonna go take a break. But we'll make the most of it. Squeeze every ounce of productivity I can out of this day. All part of the plan. Yeah. Always clear out all the tough fall at once. Because it's all instant mine, you might as well. There's a couple that are bordering the hole. Make sure that we don't let those fall in. All good. Looks like I'm doing this way. Shame I can't make a Paxel in base Minecraft. That's true. So for those not in the know, Paxel is a combination pickaxe, axe, and shovel. Yeah. So 3 of the tools that are on my hotbar could be condensed into one. Basically, it's a way to condense your toolbar down. Yeah, just for convenience. The thing is, I think it does each of those things slightly less well than the original tool, because there's no additional cost to creating the thing. So at least in a mod pack that is considering balance when it comes to things like that, um, each function would be slightly less efficient than the dedicated tool. And yeah, I agree. I like the idea of the Paxel. I far prefer the idea of the Tinker's Construct. I love Tinker's Construct so much. It's probably my favorite mod. Like, I love all the tech mods. I love AE2. I love screwing around with things, but bro, Tinker's Construct is just fun. There's no denying. Tinker's Construct is just a fun mod. So you get to play with different materials and experiment and put levels on your stuff. Plus the smeltery is a really cool concept. If there was a thing, well, hold on. I was about to say if there was a thing that was in vanilla that is currently in a mod, the smeltery might be the choice I'd make. But actually, I'm not sure that's true. I feel like the answer actually would be something like the Tinker's tools, putting levels on tools, letting you level them up. But that's so not Minecraft that I'm gonna backtrack immediately and say, nah, I don't want that. Because Minecraft isn't an RPG. So as much as I love playing mods that make it RPG-ish, it's not an RPG. So I actually don't want that. Multi-block structures are just great. Making Manulin armor. Oh, Manulin. Manulin. So, such a difficult thing to obtain in certain mod packs, and yet so pleasing to have once you have it. I actually don't know that I ever. So, what's it? So the two of the Skyblock mod packs that I've played are Project Ozone 3 and Sky Factory 4. Now I know Sky Factory 4 had the Tinker's armor. I never actually played with it though. And Project Ozone just had you had to craft each armor piece in order, which was irritating. But you didn't get like special bonuses until you got up to the higher tier ones, I think. So Project Ozone 3 is amazing. Are you doing it on are you doing like the hell mode or the I don't remember what it's called. Omega or something? Coal armor had night vision. I don't remember that. I think it's because I ground through those armor pieces so quickly that I was just like I didn't even notice what the bonuses were. I didn't even pay attention. Because for the most part, I just didn't play with armor. I was just like breezing through the mod pack and the technical stuff. By the time I wanted to finish the pack, I just had the armor quest to go and I just breezed through them. What you're going for now is an energy condenser. All right, Project E. Woo! Yeah, easy peasy. All right, it's break time. I'll be back very shortly. I don't need to make tea or anything, so BRB. And we're back. Thanks everybody for sticking around. That was a relatively short break. Yep, I'm tired. We get it, body. We don't want to do this right now. It's too late. We're in it now. But man, Codex, I'm a little bit jealous. I haven't played Project Ozone in a while, and I'm kind of itching for it. I think I tried downloading it, and for some reason it wasn't working for me. Maybe give that another shot at some point. I think Sky Factory is working though. I do like Sky Factory a lot for the replayability. I like the prestige for it. But it is a bit of a grind at the end, of course. Basically just resetting your world and duplicating crap. Oh, it's gonna be a nightmare to make. Yeah, you're playing. You're playing on the super hard mode then, are you? Because you said you're doing something now, and I wasn't sure if you meant the Omega or whatever it was. I don't remember what it was called either. Gosh, we're right in the middle of this vein now. That's good. Tough action here. And there's just a bunch of stuff down here. Just climb up here. Easy peasy. And of course, okay. Just do this. Drop over here, jump up, jump up. This one. And I dropped a few. Let's just grab those. Every block is sacred when I'm not in a rush. Oops. Oh, Kappa. It was Kappa mode, wasn't it? For Project Ozone. I'm remembering now. Well, let's get rid of this gravel too while we're at this. I'm kind of doing an irregular pattern here, but that's okay. I'm not recording this. I was a little bit more mindful of the pattern when I was recording the time lapse on Friday, but I can be a little sloppier today. Um, God, that's good tea. I am so happy I have tea. Well, I think, as I'm thinking about plans for the week here, tomorrow I'm going to try to start stream at a reasonable hour. And hopefully we'll have enough time for a fairly long stream. So I'd like to get a lot of progress done. Both on quarries, because obviously I want to finish the quarry tomorrow and move the beacon. But also on moving things, because at this point we have the capacity to move things in on a pretty high scale. So that'll be good. And really the only thing we have left to move is the whatchamacallit, the who's a what's it. The thing I keep looking at and being like, I really need to move that. The rest of it is farms that we don't have room for, but they aren't in the way anyways. It's not yet. Neither is the storage, to be fair. But we could pretty much dismantle the storage system tomorrow if I have enough time to move the automatic farm outputs. Kind of refocus them in the places where I want them to be. Where is this Enderman? Is he in this cave? Dunno. Not my problem. Oh. Get a little bit of... Oh, excuse me. Got a little bit of iron vein left there in this chunk. Not sure how much more is going to be under it, but still definitely a concern. Thinking about that energy condenser, heck yeah, it's going to be amazing. Well, the first one will make it a little bit easier. The second one will make it a lot easier. Because then you can just make energy condensers anytime you want. Shoot your progress up like a rocket. Exactly. Because you still have to craft another one manually, but you can use the first energy condenser to make all the things that you need. And then once you've got the second one, you can duplicate it. At least most of the things you can use the energy condenser. Some things in Project Ozone 3 do not have EMC, which is a pain in the ass. You have a tier 5 cobble gen. Yeah, I suppose that's true. I feel like at the point where you have an energy condenser, you should probably have a big enough mystical agriculture setup that you probably are better off putting in blocks of iron or something. Or blocks of emerald for that matter. Because emeralds are pretty high EMC from what I recall. Nope, not Tuft. Should probably craft more buttons. You could, but you like the idea of shoveling 5 tier 5 cobble gens into it? Yeah, that could be fun. That could be very fun. I mean, you could probably do even more if you used compacting drawers, and shovel 5 tier 5s into each condensing drawer, and then you can shove each condensed drawer into the condenser. Or compacting drawers, words. There's all kinds of ridiculous things you could do with that, I'm sure. So then you could get 25, and if you did 2 tiers of compacting drawers, you could do 125. Though, I don't know, I feel like probably... I'm trying to think here. You don't know who did it or not, but if you make season, just make 10, 10, 10. Yeah, no, exactly. My Project Ozone 3 world, I didn't do Kappa mode, but I just had normal world. I had growth crystals, um, I had 10, 10, 10 seeds for everything. And I just had a huge tower of, I think, 9 by 9 plots, so 80 plants of each thing. I think the only thing I didn't have 80 of was the stuff that required cruxes. So if it required a crux, I probably only had 16 of it. But it was still pretty quick, for sure. That was nether stars, awakened draconium. Yeah. What are the other ones? Neutronium block? I think that might have been one of them. Not sure. You're not that far. Is it not in your JEI even? Like if you search for crux? I would, but I don't have it open. You know, I don't have Project Ozone 3 open right now. Who does this cover? Oh, yeah. I'm listening to a cover of T.I.'s Dead and Gone by Cute Is What We Aim For. And it's really well done, and every time it comes on, I'm like, oh, this is really fantastic. Oh, you have the Nether Star Crux. You're just not far enough for Neutronium. Okay. Like, it wouldn't show up in your JEI, is what you're saying? Because I think I remember that Kappa mode is tiered, or, like, gated, so you don't get recipes for certain things before you finish certain other things, but... Oh, okay. So if you search JEI for Crux, can you tell me what pops up? Because I know Nether Stars, I know Awakened Draconium, and I think it's Neutronium and something else, but I don't remember what. And I'm curious. Maybe Infinity? Oh, you're at work right now. I thought you were playing at the minute. I'm sorry. I misunderstood. You were using present tense, but I guess you just meant like, oh yeah, I'm playing it when I'm not at work. Yeah. Okay. I'm with you now. I understand. Yeah. Oh. So, what do we got? Another 10 blocks to go on this quarry. It's gonna happen pretty quick, I think. Probably just after the next plate. Like, probably a little bit way through the next segment after the next break. And then we'll have some time to move the beacon. Or, not actually move the beacon, but prepare for moving the beacon. I actually wonder if I have enough iron blocks to do that right away. So I need 2 stacks and 36. I should have enough. Because I unblockified all of my iron all at once, and I'm pretty sure I had, like, multiple rows of stacks of iron blocks, so should be no problem. I could just dump that there, and then when we move the beacon, we don't have to move the whole iron thing. We just have to mine it out. Alright. Doing good work here, I'd say. A little bit of time left in the day, so we'll just start on this and start dropping things off relatively soon. Still with this iron vein. That's great. I'll take iron any day of the week. I mean, it's not like I need it right now, but I'll take it. I also don't have... I don't have storage for raw iron yet. It's one of those new 117 things that I just haven't gotten around to. Might be something we start thinking about here. Because, like... Hold on. Over here we've got ores. And then here we've got ore outputs, right? Including ingots, including emerald, diamond. I think there's one more here because I didn't have emerald ore stored. I guess. Oh no, because I put flint here, didn't I? Yeah, flint. Okay, so flint is the extra. So we can't put the raw stuff here. We could put the raw stuff over here. I guess arguably it's raw. So it's, I don't know. It's difficult to do things thematically sometimes. It's not like we don't have room though. We've got 3 chunks cleared out already, and this is the 4th one we're doing. So we've got room to put things down. I just I don't know. Maybe the answer here is I move the ingots somewhere else, because ingots are not the same as raw things. And then I can put raw... Oh, I still have to put copper ore. Shoot. Not that I'm going to have a whole lot of stone copper ore, but when I do have it, it'll be useful to have storage for it. And the reason that I won't have a lot of that is because it wouldn't have spawned, like, this entire area has spawned in 1.16 earlier. So, there's no copper ore anywhere, except in the deep slate. So we'll have plenty of deep slate copper ore, but nothing really for anything else. We should really move the deep slate ores, now I'm thinking about it. It'd be useful to do. And the ingots, actually. Might be on my list. Might be on my list for today. We'll see. Ooh, actually, here's a question for you. Ugh. Figured I'd check the old TikTok thing. See if anybody was interested in what I had to do there. Hmm. Anyways, yeah, I think so I did have 500 some views on one of my TikTok things that I put up, but it's been hovering around like 100, 50, between 50 and 100 since then, and it's like, I mean, I guess I'm getting 100 people to watch something, but for like a minute or less. So I don't know. I don't know how much that's you know, I don't know how much that's translating into something useful. Because the whole point of the TikTok is to get people to look at the bio and then be like, oh, it's this dude who streams on Twitch. And then if they're interested in longer form content, that is to say, not TikTok, then they maybe come and hang out on Twitch. But does it make any sense? I don't know. And I guess part of the difficulty there is that I really haven't had time. Oh, I didn't even notice diamonds. I haven't really had time to watch through not old streams, but like streams, recent streams, and find clips. So I'm falling behind on that, which is not ideal. But I also think, I don't know, I feel like I'm not gonna have a whole lot of luck finding clips, because I feel like a lot of the vibe on these streams is just like chill for a while, hang out, maybe talk a little bit. Like, we don't get super animated, you know? Like, nobody in chat gets super animated. I don't really get super animated most of the time. The rare occasions I do, I don't know, maybe it's not. Maybe it's useful for a clip, maybe it's not, it depends, but. Uh, maybe if we do an ancient city raid at some point, that'll yield some content. We'll see. Oh, this is neck deep. Yeah. Oh, I like this version of this song. Hmm. Keeping an eye on the clock a little bit too much, perhaps. Getting a little twitchy. You know, I am thinking I might just end the stream early. Nothing personal to y'all, but if I finish this up and I'll probably have a little time, like, to do some moving things, but I don't want to belabor the point. I really just wanted to finish this and do some and get ready for that beacon thing, but there's really not a whole lot else going on in the stream today, and I don't have a lot of energy. Yeah. And like I have to be yeah. Plus I have to be in downtown Minneapolis in like 2 hours. And if I go there early, I could probably walk around and try to find some more energy, which would be nice. Um, you know, get some physical movement in my life. And I really don't like crossing the river. I don't know. I joke about that, but I really don't like crossing the river. It just feels like such a huge boundary. Like, ugh, I have to go to Minneapolis. And it's not really. Like, the train's gonna take me there, it's fine. But it's just psychologically. I have to go to this whole other city to do this thing. Like, ugh. I And it's not even necessarily city borders, by the way. There was a time where I was living like north of some railroad tracks, and the number of times that I went south of those railroad tracks was very much lower than it used to be. I like it wasn't the distance, like it wasn't that far away, but that the railroad tracks just provided this psychological boundary for me. I was like, oh my gosh, I do not want to go down there. It wasn't that I didn't go, it was just that it was a more of a burden mentally for me to do. God, this iron vein just never ends. It goes on and on, my friends. Some people started digging it, not knowing what it was. And they'll continue digging it forever, just because this is the vein that never ends. And then Codex has that stuck in his head for the rest of the day. Okay, Teabag, calm down. But yeah, you had a tiring weekend too there, Codex? Yeah. Anything fun or just had a lot going on? Time the fuck out. We're gonna get some more cactus for these smelters. I think the second one is fine. It could have some more, but it doesn't need some more. Do. That should do. Whee! Where am I going? I'm all excited to start this next chunk, I guess. I don't know. We're gonna get halfway through this day and then I'm taking a break. Just to warn you. Did I watch Stranger Things? I did. Yeah, I am up to date on Stranger Things. Holy crap. It's amazing. Just the whole man. Loved it. Loved it. Ooh, that's a good point. Yes, if you do not want spoilers, please speak up. Otherwise, Codex and I are about to get into it. Giving Codex and myself license to spoil the series for you if you do not speak up. Bueller? I think we're good. Spoil away there, Codex. The behind the scenes moment. I didn't see, no, so I've only watched the series itself. I didn't watch any behind the scenes things. Oh, yeah, like probably the only person who really knew was the the character who was with him, and I guess the actor who played his dad. Oh yeah, that was really amazing. That was, I think that was probably my favorite scene of the whole season, which is saying a lot because this is a really great season, visually, auditorily, story-wise, like it's amazing. Not even they knew what it looked like post-production. Wow. Wow. Oh, it was that. Oh, I thought you meant like what happened to Eddie. But you're talking about the, okay. You're talking about the concert. Gotcha. And yeah, that part looked so amazing. So the first 8 are the setup, right? That's like that's like setting up the conceit of the season. And then the last 2 episodes are kind of the climax. So yeah. I think I liked the first episodes, the first episode drop, and I loved the last 2. So like taken all together, really great. Taken as themselves, the first 8 episodes or whatever, I don't know. They were okay. It felt really slow because they have a lot to set up and they have a lot to resolve all at the same time. So it's pretty crazy. Especially since they have like 3 different settings to consider. Anyways, it is time for a break. So I'll be right back. We will continue talking about Stranger Things. If you didn't get a chance to shout and you are now getting spoiled, I'm so sorry, but watch Stranger Things. It is so great. It's so worth it. Even though we're talking about things that is potentially spoiling for you, it's not going to matter. You're going to love it. And I'll be back in 5 to 10 minutes. Stick around. And all right, last little segment here. I've got mobs. I got a cup of tea here, just refilled. Smarter than you. Ow. Not smarter than you. Gotcha. Okay, they're all gone. Sweet. Alright, let's just finish this up. Pretty much we're just gonna finish this and then I'm gonna call it a stream because I want to get going with my evening plans. Early evening plans. I'm gonna be a little early, but I think I'm just gonna head into downtown, walk around and play some Ingress for a little while. Because it's been a while. Oh, and I was supposed to do something else today. Shoot. I don't have time for it. My life is so complicated. That's okay. I'll live. Counter offer Minecraft for 1 more hour. Yeah, I can't do it today. I'm sorry. Because I'm gonna have to walk up to the train and then take it into downtown. And like I said, I'd like to get some activity, some physical activity in. Kind of walk around. It'll help. You have my cat hostage? That's not the way to my heart, my friend. No, my cat is outside, chilling. I saw him as I came up the stairs. I locked him out today because I didn't want to deal with this bullshit. So Cell made a cat treat, so it sounds like you're treating him pretty well. You can have him. You're a little worried he's not gonna let. Yeah, exactly. You're pretty impressive if you got into my house and took my cat, but not, I guess, impossible, just fairly unlikely. Especially given you're at work. That does sound like him. I bet you he's scratching your legs up pretty bad now. Yep. Definitely not up for a whole lot of more Minecraft today. I'm gonna basically just close out the stream, download it, and get the hell out of here. I've got a bunch of other stuff I should be doing, but it is not my day. Uploading stream replays and everything, I'm behind on it. It's fine. I'll probably do. I don't know what the rest of my day looks like. Hopefully I can come back here and do a little bit more work on stuff like that. I would like that. Where the heck are these? There we go. Because I do want to catch up on putting up stream replays on YouTube. It's not necessarily that anybody's watching them, because I think they're all at 0 views, but I do want to have them kind of archived there. If for nothing else, then just another backup. I know the next, so I've put up 10, and I know that the 11th one has music on it, so I can't really do that one. I think there's probably a few like that, and it might be quite a gap. I just don't want to upload any with music. So that'll help me catch up a little bit at least. And hopefully I'll get to the point where I'm just uploading the ones that I do each day. But I'm not there yet. Alright, flat at the bottom. Now all we gotta do is clear out this stuff. Oh, there's a little hidden there from the other chunk. It's good that we picked that up. All of this would get cleared out anyway, but it won't be until I come back. So if there's any, like, you know, bedrock surrounding a solid block, that potentially will affect spawn rates in a negative way. But that's partly why I want to do the bedrock clearing project eventually, because that'll blow up any solid blocks that might be around here that I'm missing. And eventually we'll just have a solid, flat bedrock floor, and then we'll be all set. That is obviously very long term. Especially given that I'm going to be setting up farms and I don't want to have to move them. So it'll be a while. Let's get rid of all this gravel. There's no reason for this to be here. Just gonna get in my way. Like there was so another example of how I kind of get rid of blocks later. Jason was playing with me and he dug out a chunk, and he did, including this part, and he left, you know, a block, a spawnable block that spawned some mobs. But I noticed because I saw them on my minimap and I came over and I fixed it. So there's always a way to come back and fix it later. Either in the bedrock clearing or just because I see stuff on my minimap that's broken. It's not working the way I need it to. Oh, this is Augustana. Great. It sounded like them. I was like, this sounds like Augustana, but I'm not sure about it. You saw a video of the most incredible bread you've ever seen. Tell me more. Please make me hungry. I'm part of the reason I'm leaving is to go and have dinner with somebody, so I'm ready to be hungry. I'm so prepared. I gotta sleep anyway. Let's drop stuff off. So soft and the pull was perfect. It just had enough pull and didn't rip it more. Snapped, then actually tore. It was plenty warm and fluffy and just moist. Ooh, that sounds amazing. So it's not like a super special design or anything. It's just it looks really well put together. Really well made. Oh my god, that's really hot. Really hot tea. Unacceptably hot tea. Don't do this to me. Irritating. Put on some homemade pasta and sauce. Ah, that sounds amazing. I mean, my ass is basically gonna go and order from a kid's menu, but whatever. I'm picky. What can I say? Somebody was kind enough to characterize my pickiness as I know what I like the other day, but I gotta say, I think picky is more accurate. Same with that question, unless it's pasta or chicken. Oh yeah, yeah. Chicken is a good universal. Like, there's nothing wrong with chicken. Pasta's pretty good usually. I do not usually go for a white sauce. So that's one consideration for me. White, it's really it's red sauce or nothing for me. Literally nothing. I'll take pasta with like butter on it. I'm fine with that. Just butter, salt, and pasta. Nothing wrong with that. What about what about what sauce throws you off? I don't know. It's really not. Hmm. I don't even think it's that I don't like it. It's more just a question of it's not what I expect. Um. And actually, the same person who was like, "Oh, you just know what you like." I was talking to them about this burrito place that I used to really like. I'd go and get a burrito, but then they started putting corn in the burritos, and they put it really well. They were like, "Oh yeah, well, it's not something that you'd expect in a burrito." And I was like, "Actually, that makes a lot of sense to me. That makes perfect sense. I didn't expect to have corn in a burrito, so I didn't enjoy it. All of a sudden, I was like, this isn't for me." So like, I've always had pasta with red sauce. So when I have pasta, I expect red sauce. And if it's not, then it's not what I expected. And I'm like, this is greatly decreasing my enjoyment of this dish. Ow. I don't know. There's probably about 20 different explanations I can give. A lot of the things I don't like, I just don't like because of texture or um, temperature. Not even necessarily that the temperature or texture itself is bad, but because it's too much like different textures. I don't know. I'm weird. That's the long and short of it is I'm weird. And I'm okay with that, you know, it's not like I'm saying that in a negative way. I have peculiar tastes and I know what they are and I'm able to manage that. Anything else hiding anywhere? No, it doesn't look like it. There's this. Good Boy Daisy? I don't remember putting this in this playlist, but I like it. Alright, I think now it's good enough for a spot check, maybe? Yeah. Usually do a spot check once all the top stuff is cleared out. No, good. Looks good. Alright, drop out. Oh, oh, trap myself. Ah! Very nearly died that time. Alright. Drop stuff off. Go grab some glass and we're gonna get the heck out of here because it is just about that time. I guess, well, I'll dig this tunnel for this beacon. It's fine. That's an easy enough task. Not a problem. So the thing is, I kind of want to finish this tea, and I don't want to leave before I do, because I can't take it on the train. Open container and all. You can have, like, bottles of water, but not something to open like a cup of tea. And I don't have, like, a thermos or anything. Probably should invest in one. Oops. I actually have to go shopping today, too, probably, so. Dumb train laws, no kidding. But, like, I've seen the results of people having open beverages on trains, so I prefer it this way. Of course, that anybody enforces those rules, but whatever. Nope. God damn everything. I am so terrible at this. Alright. Perfect. Okie doke. So, put that back. Put this on my hotbar. Put this in the offhand. So if we are doing, if we're just basically transposing this over, so this is going to be on 7. Put torches down for now in this tunnel. Lots of torches. Not gonna mess around with it. Oh, what am I doing? So this is the end of one chunk. So 1. This is the second chunk. How many? Hold on. Not sure how much of this I want to do today, but 1, 2. I don't need to know this actually. I can figure it out. Pretty much the 8th block is what I'm looking for in the 3rd chunk. So this is the 3rd chunk. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So this is the center of the beacon. And we're going to want 4 in each direction. 2, 3, 4. 4. Oh. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then obviously this tunnel is fine. And we just kind of clear out the rest of it. One, 2, 3, and then 4. Comme ça. Yep. Nope. I'm off. I need one more block here. Comme ça. Wait. Same around the other sides. Kind of exciting moving the beacon. It's like the beginning of a pretty crazy new chapter. And I kind of want to clear out the stuff underneath the bedrock, underneath the beacon. And put glass down so that I don't have to move it when I clear out this chunk. Of course, this chunk might be the last one I remove, given that I'm not going to be able to put anything in it immediately. Oops. I'm not sure. It would be easier to do this before, well... Let's just dig out the rest of the stuff we need to dig out. And then we're gonna have to dig a hole here. And it's at negative 72.7. We'll have to do that from the top though. Oh, sleep time. Alright, time to dig straight down. Here we go. So negative 72.7. Perfect. Dig straight down, Leroy Jenkins. I have no regrets for my own safety. I mean, I'm ready to switch to fireworks if I need to, but... Whee! Good job, team. All right. Yeah, I'll clear out this stuff under the bedrock. Why not? It's gonna be a little more awkward with not... because I don't have space to, like, fly out of here, but... I can let some things despawn. That's fine. I'm not clearing out this entire chunk, by the way, just the parts underneath the beacon. Whee! Alright, bits here. Yeah, I do need to clear this out. Okay. A little bit here, a little bit here. Is that everything? Looks like pretty much. A little miss here. Oh, here's this. Alright, looks good. Let's go grab some glass. And I'm gonna need... basically gonna need a walkway out of the beacon when I build it. I might as well build it now, by the way. We can build the beacon base. Ah. I think I can do that in the time that I've got left. Let's clear out our inventory quick. Here are our chunk boundaries. Oh, and we can probably sort out what we mined here. Don't really need to, but we could. And let's take a look at iron here. This? There we go. I need this many to start with. Control C. Hold on. There we go. Item scroller got a little confused there. So that's the 2 stacks, and then we need 36 more. It should be I don't know, something like that. Let's just craft too many and then we'll get rid of what we don't need. Why do you suck so much, item scroller? Okay, I'm just gonna go grab. I don't know why it sucks so much. It's really annoying. It should be 9 stacks, right? Yes. Perfect. 3 stacks, that's fine. So now glass. This off the offhand. So now this will be mob proof, which is good. Oh, missed one. Oops. Boop, 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 boop. Cool. And then these bits. So corners first. Cool. I had to stop to make sure that I was doing the math right here. So if I had too many blocks left at the end here, I might have missed one. And then corner, 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 boop, 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 boop. And then the beacon goes there. Put a torch there. And we'll put buttons on these. That's how we will mob-proof the beacon eventually. For now, I'm not going to mob-proof the entire the entire thing because there's no reason to. That back, we're going to put these blocks away in ingot form. Got to remove that barrel. Actually, I probably don't. We'll leave that empty barrel there, it's fine. I think I'll remember it, and then we'll try to fill these back up tomorrow when we remove this beacon. This is just going to make the process a lot faster, is the idea. But that brings us to about 3 hours into the stream, which means I am happy with ending here. Oh, I'll put this glass away and then call it. Tomorrow we will be back. We will dig out this last chunk and we'll move that beacon. Wandering trader. I actually might need more glass now. But yeah, this is the end of the stream. While I look for somebody to raid, let's just do a quick, like I said, tomorrow we'll be back here. We'll do that chunk. That'll be fun. And on top of that, what else? Let's see. This week is going to be full stream, so don't worry at all. We'll definitely have time to hang out and dig and chat, all that stuff. Mm. Um, let's see, what else? Oh, if I manage to find some time for it, I might do a non-Minecraft stream this week. We'll see, but I don't know yet, so keep that in mind. Um, scroll. Hmm. Let's see. I'm actually gonna stop my music so I can listen to some of these streams. I like to make sure that there's a microphone at least, maybe a video camera. Hmm. No. Hmm. Maybe. I'm losing my train of thought here. What else is going on? Oh, check out the Discord. Let's do the Discord today. Um, Still working on it a little bit, but it's where to talk to me in between streams. I don't always answer, sorry. But I will do my best. And besides that, um, oh, there's also video announcements on there. So if you want to find the TikTok or the YouTube, you'll be able to. The video announcements channel is where that is. Hold on, let's just turn this up. Kind of hard to hear. Oh, I don't need sounds on my camera account. Thank you. I was like, why is there rain sounds? It's because my camera account is logged into the server still. Um, Come on, give me somebody who's playing Minecraft and looks interesting. Maybe? Oh no, don't want PlayStation. Um, Like Minecraft for the first time in 2 years. This might be interesting. Sure, it takes me a while to find a raid. Um, oh no, this is PlayStation 2. Why is everybody playing on frickin' consoles these days? Oh, this might work. Yeah, I think I like this. Let's send you over to there's a lot of numbers, but baby girl. I'm gonna send you over to. Hold on, I think I can just do this from here. I think that's right. And yeah, have fun over there. Say hey. Make sure you follow all that business. And I'll see you tomorrow for another stream. Peace out. And if you're watching this, you're in the VOD. Thank you for watching.